Hello, this is Husein Gandhi, your realtor with Realty in Motion. I'm here to skim through tons of pages to answer one question for you. How is the market doing? Let me get straight to the point. Phenomenal. The Toronto real estate market was phenomenal from a seller's perspective. In November, we sold 7,385 homes. That's up 14% from last year. The average selling price of the home was up about 10%, 9.6 to be exact, 632,685. The average days on the market remained the same, about 26. The total homes sold is a phenomenal and a record so far, 96,401. The previous record was held in 2007 and looks like we are going to beat that record, and I am really hoping to go beyond 100,000 homes sold in the Toronto region. So now let's try and make some sense of these statistics. My entire purpose of sharing the market watch or my opinion on the market watch is to make you into a better seller, better buyer, and better investor. If you want to use any of my services, you can give me a call, 647-497-7777, extension 107. Now after this shameless promotion, let me get back to my statistics. The sales in the 416 region changed 0.7% compared to last November. While as in the 905 region, for the detached homes, it increased 18.5%. So 18.5% more homes changed hands. There was more supply in the market, but there was so much more demand that the increase in pricing was 8.8% when it came to detached homes in Toronto, and 13.5% when it came to detached homes in the GTA, not considering the Toronto. Well, while it comes to semi-detached and townhomes, the statistics are similar. We have double-digit growth in both in terms of the Toronto market as well as the GTA market, not looking at Toronto. Apart from the townhouse, in the townhouse market inside Toronto, we've seen only a 9.1% increase in price. Now, one very important statistic which I wanted to share with you is the condo apartment statistics. The average condo apartments in Toronto increased 5.4%. Now, our inflation, let me check, was 1%. And we have increased the condo apartment prices by 5.4% in compared to the prices in November. So if you were on the verge of getting into the condo market, maybe this might be a right time to do that. The reason is very simple, that the low rise, which is the first love for a lot of my clients and clients in general, are tending to go out of budget for most first-time home buyers. The place where a lot of first-time home buyers are forced to look at now is the Toronto condo market. Yes, the growth has not been as much as the low rise, but perhaps if you were looking at a longer term investment for rentability and those kind of things, for an investment point of view, for a long term, it may be a right time to get into the condo market. And of course, it is still a phenomenal time to get into the low-rise market. The problem now, which I foresee about investing in the low-rise market in the greater Toronto area, is that the yield is not much. That means that if you buy a detached home or a townhouse condo or a semi-detached, there are chances that the maximum after you pay your taxes and other expenses, you see yield of about 3.5% if you buy those today. At current mortgage levels, it's a fantastic. It's a fantastic investment. They can carry themselves. But for a longer term investment horizon, I am not going to be recommending low rise or detached homes, because the price has risen significantly. Now, what do I mean by short term and long term? If you're looking at anything more than 10 years, I'd consider that long term. I might believe from an investment point of view, you shouldn't be looking at low rises in the GTA region. Yes, there are some phenomenal opportunities available which are away from the GTA in the Golden Horseshoe near Hamilton or near Orangeville, maybe near Barrie, Newmarket. You do have certain pockets wherein you can buy low rise, but in the GTA, that is what my advice is going to be. Now, coming back to our statistics, the region which had the highest growth was, guess what? York region. Now, why is York region? Let's look at the demographics of York region. Whenever I have taken part in a transaction in the York region, I find that it attracts a lot of buyers from the Chinese community. These are the people who have a lot of money, perhaps, and they tend to pay a significant amount of money down, and thus are increasing the value of the homes. Like for instance, Markham, Newmarket, and Richmond Hill grew 16% from November last year. So the entire market on an average grew at about 10%, but these ones beat the average by about 50%. So it grew at about 16%. So that's something which you need to bear in mind. It might be a good idea to perhaps sell your investments or home in the Richmond Hill Markham area and move into a more affordable geographical region if your investment suits it, or if your work permits it, because homes in the Peel region tend to be at maybe about 20% cheaper than that of the York region. The average home in the Peel region was about 609,000, so about 610,000, and the average home in the York region is 833,000. So that's what I'm seeing. Is it a right time to get out of the York region market? I'm not sure. Will it continue to rise? I'm not sure. But if you have a house right now and you want to go into areas wherein there is more affordability, perhaps that's something you may want to consider. So that's about it. I hope you liked my interpretation of these tons of pages which I had to run through. I did not want to bore you with statistics. I wanted to share with you what my opinion of the market is and what to make out of the statistics which is presented. If you want a complete detailed report, please send me an email, Agent Husein, Agent Husein, Husein @gmail.com, and I'd like to hear from you. Please comment below, and looking forward to doing business with you someday. Take care. Bye for now.